Good morning, this is Dwayne, and we're doing a series called Good Stuff You Really Ought to Know About Music, dealing with music theory and all its ramifications. Today I'd like to take up a very little used chord called a flat fifth chord. And if diminished and augmented chords are the salt and pepper of music, and they are, you don't make a meal out of diminished and augmented chords. You make meals out of major and minor chords. But if they're the salt and pepper, then a flat fifth is maybe the horseradish. You sure don't want much of it, but you can use a little bit of it. Now, what is a flat fifth? Well, any triad, if you lower the fifth, that's all it is, okay? But it's usually used in combination with other chords, other chord notes such as seventh. Let me give you an example. Say I'm playing an old tune called That's All, and I'll come back to that chord. Now, I've used it twice in that context so far. I used it in the very first chord. The melody is G, but the chord's B flat seventh. And what I'm doing is lowering the fifth. That's a flat fifth. And that's a third, of course. And that's that's a flat ninth. See, ninth, flat. So that's a flat five, flat nine chord, okay? But so it is combined with the seventh, though, isn't it? So you got a really complex chord there. Another way of looking at it is that's B flat seventh in the left hand with G major 6 over it. But most people don't look at it that way. They like to call it a flat 9, flat 5 chord. And when I say other people, I mean other musicians. Okay, so let me continue from there. Is that a flat 5? No. There it is. This chord is C seventh with a flat ninth, and I'm using a flat fifth, and then I'm using it as a passing tone. There's that chord again with a flat fifth. I could use it there. I could use it as a passing tone right there. A flat. Yeah, I could use it as a passing tone there, but I don't know if that works too well. There I made a run out of the flat fifth chord. That's that same chord we started with. And so on. Okay, so it's a very little used chord, but you really ought to know about it because you do run into it. The notation in chord symbols would be a flat sign before 5 or a minus sign before 5, and that means flat the fifth or lower the fifth. Okay, that's it for today. If you like these little tips and find them helpful, come on over to Play Piano and sign up for our whole series. So I hope to see you there. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.